Hi, I'm Nathan. This is Holy Hypocrites. We'll be back with a new episode of It's Just the Bible on Monday. But in the meantime, I was traveling this last week and reminded of something that I wanted to remind you of. Anyone you see in public, you don't know their story. You don't know what's led them to that point. And so I'd encourage you to avoid rushing to judgment, to avoid putting people in a box. Jesus regularly interacted with and, in fact, sought out people that the Pharisees would push aside, that the Pharisees and the religious leaders would ignore or would judge and would condemn. Those are the kind of people intentionally that Jesus sought out. He said, it's not the healthy who need a physician, but the sick. And so we should be pursuing those people. So, a couple examples. I know it's easy when you see somebody out in public, maybe wearing a mask. It's easy to draw conclusions, to make assumptions about those people. It's easy, people whose kids seem to be going crazy or misbehaving. It's easy to judge, it's easy to draw conclusions, but we just don't know. We don't know what those people's lives are like. Somebody wearing a mask might have a particular vulnerability or might be married to someone or have someone in their house with a vulnerability that they have to be extra cautious. Somebody whose kids are going nuts might be dealing with something, or those kids might be dealing with something. There's just no way to know. And so I'd encourage you, as followers of Jesus, to do it the way Jesus did. To look for opportunities to love those people instead of putting them in a box, instead of pushing them to the side, that we would shine a light, that we would let our light shine, as Jesus says, I am the light, I am the way, I am the truth, that we would be reflecting that as his image bearers, as his witnesses to the world. So, just a thought as I was traveling and people watching, to remind you, we'll be back on Monday with a new episode of It's Just the Bible. Have a great weekend.